Good morning. I'm Zach Walker. This is Zach's Variety Show. Happy Wednesday. Today we are going to try and do some Microsoft Flight Sim. We're hoping to do a flight from my home city to Seattle, and then we're going to go from Seattle to Portland with a connection flight. Shouldn't take, should be just about perfect. So let's go ahead and jump on in. All right. Got our world map here. We are going to fly a Cessna Citation Longitude. We're going to go ahead and go from Kilo Charlie Lima Mike. We are going to go to KC, Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha. We are going to run on runway 16 left. That's pretty good, buddy. We're going to do low altitude airways. We're going to do ILS 16 left. Arrivals, Mainer 16 left, I think. Let's see, Mainer 16 left. Let's look at that. Yeah, that's a nice one. So what if we do chain? Oh, no. Why do we go all the way out there? No, we're not doing that. Jabun? Jabin. That's the right one. Jabin, 16 left. Oh no, that makes us go all the way up to Victoria. I don't want to do that. OLM, 16 left? No. Glasser, 16 left? No. So we're gonna do Mainer, 16 left. It's a decent one. We're gonna do Water 7 departure. No. We're gonna do direct departure. Runway 26. Okay. So we've got our navlog. We're going to go to a cruise of 5,000 feet. That's actually not bad. So why don't we cruise at 6,000 feet? So cruise at 6,000 feet. Griffey is our descent point. So that's good to know. Okay, Griffey is our descent point, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're all set up. Our flight conditions are going to be live weather and time, no AI traffic, live players. So live players, no traffic, live weather and time. That is good. Let's go back to our citation and set up our ATC options. We're going to be ZW2515. We're going to be call sign Penguin Air. Flight number 2515. We're not heavy. We're going to show our tail number. The liveries are good. I just want to see if the there's anything in the liveries for the 787. No, I must not set the liveries up right. Oh no, stop it. We're not gonna do a 787. We're gonna do A320 check the liveries. No, I must have not set the liveries up right. I've done something wrong. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Seattle Tacoma. Okay, so we're gonna switch this to we're gonna go to citation longitude, and we're gonna check our ATC options. They are correct. We are ready to fly. All right, so we're rolling in. Our actual life goal is going strong. We're at 75%. Ooh, nice chomping on your food, bub. Okay. So our sub goals at 7 of 10 so far to shave off my beard entirely. 5 stars. 5 stars, nice.
Kilo Charlie Lima Mike traffic Penguin 2515 taking off runway 26 east departure.
Ooh, that's not what we want to do. Actually, we're gonna go back. That's not what we wanted to do. We want to go cold. We want to do this the right way. We don't want to start on a runway. That was my fault. Alright, we're going to try it one more time. We're going to go from KCLM to KC. We're going to go 16 left. Low altitude airways. We're going to go 16 left. We're going to go on the Mariner approach. We're going to do direct departure runway. We're going to start on the fuel box 16. And we're going to do direct departure. Navlog, we want to set ourselves up at 6,000 feet to hold that nice arc. And then Griffey is our descent point. Back in to our ATC options, we're still set up. And then let's make sure that we're at live players off, and then we're ready to roll. Now we're ready to roll. You know what really helps is if we have our flight stick up. It does help to have your flight stick on the table when you're actually flying. We have a T-Flight X HOTAS. It is the cheapest stick on the market, but it is also a fairly dependable stick. So, it's not the cheapest stick on the market, but it's the cheapest dependable stick on the market. All right, here we go. So, we are getting ready to roll. Let's go ahead and just kind of pop up here. We've got fuel. We don't really need much more fuel than this, but we're going to go to full fuel. And the reason we're going to do that is so we don't have to stop for fuel in Seattle. All right. So this is a completely cold airplane. We're in the fuel box. Not bad. Okay, so completely cold airplane. Let's just go ahead and see if we have ground power. We do, so we're going to switch on to ground power. We're going to flip ourselves to FMS, bearing, GPS, speed bugs all on, wind 3, minimum 200. Okay, so that's our first panel. Second panel, we're going to go batteries on, gen on. Nothing on tier 2. On tier 3, we're going to turn on our recognition and pulse. Or no, not our we're just going to turn on our recognition and our anti-collision. Tail flood. We're going to turn on the panel and turn on our main floods inside. Okay. Oh, wait. Arm. Then we're going to go to panel 2. We're going to turn on the flight director. We're going to set our vertical mode on for up at 4,000 a second. We're going to set our nav on. We're going to set our heading. Actually, we'll do heading when we get there. We're going to set our altitude on for 6,000 feet because that's where we're going. Six thousand feet. We'll leave the vertical set on at a upward of 3,000 feet a minute. That'll get us there in 2 minutes from takeoff. Cool. So we've got our altitude set. We're gonna rock on over here and set our speed to climb speed of 180. Um, 185. I think it might be 185. Cool. And then we are set up. That's all set. Now let's roll to our local barometer. So let's find out what our barometer is. We'll tune to clearance. We'll request IFR
Clearance
clearance.
delivery Penguin 2515 ready to copy IFR clearance to Seattle. Penguin 2515 is cleared to Seattle Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.2 squawk 2364. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Cool. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency 1182 squawk 2364 for Penguin 2515.
Penguin 2515 cleared to Seattle Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure is 118.2 squawk 2364. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Okay.
Penguin 2515 read that correct.
Read that correct. Okay. So we've got that. Now let's go ahead and turn on the weather. We'll get our mic.
Kilo Charlie Lima Mike automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,200 feet, few clouds at 12,300 feet. Temperature, 18C dew point, 10C altimeter, 3001.
3001 altimeter. That's what we really needed. Okay. So now we're going to go 3001 for our altimeter. Then we're going to move to our next panel. We're going to check our flight plan, make sure it's all set. KCLM. Jigbeg. Mariner. Giffy Kise. Okay, it's all there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to our next panel. Nothing we want to do here. Next panel. We're gonna go ahead and ramp up our GPU, get that, or our APU, get that started. Bleed norm. We're gonna open our button guards. We're gonna run both engines, and we're gonna start our engines up. Because we have ground power. Our APU gen's on. Ground power off. Okay, so we're starting up. Okay, this is a smaller airport, so we're going to turn on our taxi lights. Okay, our taxi lights are on, our pulse is now on. Okay, we're ready to push back, but we're not going to do that because we have reversers, and the pushback at this airport is very slow. So I feel like, let's check our instruments here. Looks like we are stabilized. We're going to put our flaps in the first position. We seem stabilized, so we're going to pull off our parking brake and use our reversers to reverse back out of here. But let's go ahead and ask for taxi, announce taxi first.
Kilo Charlie Lima Mike traffic Penguin 2515 is taxiing to runway 8.
Nope, 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 nope.
Kilo Charlie Lima Mike traffic Penguin 2515 is taxiing to runway 26.
Okay, so I would normally do that myself, but we are definitely going to be in good shape for this. All right, so we're going to start moving anytime now. Okay. A lot more control on this backup with our reversers. Okay. I don't know why it said we have an incursion. We've literally asked for takeoff clearance already. I don't know why it's making me taxi down the runway. We're not going to do that. We're going to taxi down the actual taxiway. Alright, so we're rolling pretty good. Let's go ahead and alright. We're doing alright. Alright. I understand that it wants me to enter the runway here. I guess I'll do that. I'm sure I can take off in time. It's just very bold of them to have me enter the runway here. When literally I really would like to have more runway than this. Alright, here we go. Okay.
Kilo Charlie Lima Mike traffic Penguin 2515 taking off runway 26 departing straight out.
Okay, here we go. We're rolling. And go up. B1, rotate. Flaps in. Gear up. There we go. We've switched to auto departure, and we're gonna call Whidbey departure. Whidbey departure, Penguin 2515 with you, 4,000 for 6,000.
Whidbey departure Penguin 2515 is at 4,300 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Penguin 2515 Whidbey departure, continue to jump as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Perfect. Continue to jeb as planned, altimeter 3001, Penguin 2515. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead
Landing
and
gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
we're just gonna slow down and hit our climb speed of 185. Okay, so we're at our climb destination now. As soon as we hit our altitude, which is where we're at, let's just go ahead and take a look around. Look at that. That's amazing. It's so nice. Beautiful morning. Alright, we're gonna crank our speed up because we're at the top of our climb. We're gonna go to 230, which should give us plenty of overhead on the 250 under 10,000. Now let's go ahead and dump that picture in picture. Got a nice little mountain up here. We did a nice little takeoff. Let's make sure we're on nav. Make sure our nav is on FMS. We
Penguin
are.
2515 contact Seattle Center on 125.1.
Going to 125.1 Penguin 2515. Seattle Center Penguin 2515, 6,000 feet.
Cool.
Penguin 2515 Seattle Center, continue to jump as planned. Altimeter tree 0.02.
Tree 0.02. There we go. Let's go ahead. We messed up a little bit, but we want to have our lights on under 10,000 feet. So Mariner is the top of our ascent. And our descent is Griffey. So we will start our descent at Griffey. Going pretty good so far. Alright, while we're here, let's go ahead and do some maintenance. We're going to turn on our auto ground spoilers, even though I don't think they work. We're going to turn off our APU, because we're already in the air, so we're good. We're too low for engine icing, don't really need that. We're going to turn off our APU generator. Thanks, Zach Walkerbot. Okay, we're all set here. We've got our minimum at 200 feet. We've got our GPS bearing 1. Our landing is 149. Our RV approach is 149. So that's good. We know that that's our speed that we can hold at full flaps. Nothing really else to do here right now. I guess we could turn our taxi lights off. Okay. And we'll set ourselves in autopilot mode. We'll roll back a little bit so we can see our speed and our height, and then we'll just take a look outside. Looking lovely. Got a volcano off to that side. Rainier over there. Alright. It's looking pretty good here. We're rolling into our next transition.
Penguin 2515, contact Seattle Center on 128.5.
128.5 for Penguin 2515.
128.5 Penguin 2515.
Oh my gosh. Seattle Center Penguin 2515 with you at 6,000 feet.
Seattle Center Penguin 2515, 6,000 feet.
Penguin 2515, Seattle Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Okay, perfect. So good. Look at that water. Alright. So we're turning up. We're almost at Griffey, which is our descent point.
Penguin 2515, contact Seattle approach on 120.1.
120.1 for Penguin 2515.
Going to 120.1 Penguin 2515.
Seattle approach, Penguin 2515 with you at 6,000 feet.
Seattle approach Penguin 2515 6,000 feet.
Penguin 2515, Seattle approach, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
That leaves us at the same altimeter. So we're doing good. Zoom in here. Do a quick zoom. Look at that turn right with Rainier right on our wingtip there. That's so good. Wow, nice turn. Alright. Hello, Death Volcano.
Penguin 2515, you are 29er miles north. Keep speed below 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Griffey transition. Cleared to Griffey.
Keep speed below 210 knots. Expected ILS. Runway 16 left. Approach Griffey transition cleared to Griffey. Penguin 2515.
Keep speed below 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Griffey transition. Cleared to Griffey Penguin 2515.
Good. 200 and put out one set of flaps.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, we've put out one flat set of flaps, and we're going to 200. And cleared to Griffey. Our altitude is going to be like 3,000, I think. We'll just get ourselves ready for that. And let's move our speed down to like 190. So we're getting ourselves ready for this descent at Griffey. It's gonna be 4,300 actually, so let's go ahead and reset to 4,300. Okay, so we're ready for our flight level change. We've got ourselves at 4,300, we've got our speed at 190, and we're at 190, which means we shouldn't have to hit our air brake too much. So as soon as it calls for it, we can press an FLC and take our flight level change. Here comes Griffey. Let's go ahead and go in and be ready to take our FLC.
Penguin 2515, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Okay, so that was close. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Penguin 2515.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Penguin 2515.
Every time you do the FLC, you want to reset your speed to the speed you actually want, not the speed you were at when you press the button. So we are heading down. You can see KC right there. I'm gonna pull myself in pretty tight, actually. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is be ready for our next transition. So let's go ahead and pop ourselves in here, find out what our next altitude is. It's 400 feet at KC. So we want to be doing 400 feet at KC. So they're going to give us any random altitude assignment that they want. While I'm doing this, we are landing, so let's go ahead, and this isn't technically procedure, but I like to have my APU on for my landing. In case we have any, I know we won't because I've turned them off, but in case we have any failures, I'd like to have my APU active during my landing. There's the Space Needle. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. Of course, gonna turn all lights on for the landing. I think we're ready to go.
Penguin 2515, descend and maintain 3,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet, Penguin 2515.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet, Penguin 2515.
So that's the airport off our front window. Now this is a tricky airport because there's actually an airport called Boeing Field between here and Seattle. So we don't want to get too crazy. Okay, while we're doing this, we're going to bring our speed down. We're going to bring our speed down to 145.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
149.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
We're actually going to put our gear out.
You are 10 miles north of Seattle. Contact Seattle Tower on 120.905 when inbound on the approach.
Acknowledge.
Tower on 120.905, Penguin 2515.
Seattle Tower, Penguin 2515 with you.
Seattle Tower, Penguin 25159 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 left approach.
Penguin 2515 Seattle Tower. Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Okay.
Altimeter tree 0.01 wind calm.
So we're going to start a lovely little descent here. We're going to throw out third flaps. Keeping us straight. And we're going to start losing about some altitude here.
Penguin 2515, did you hear my last transmission? Penguin 2515, cleared to land runway 16 left. Wind calm.
Okay. So we're going to lose, we've got about 3 minutes, so that's what we're going to lose is about 1,000 feet.
Cleared to land runway 16 left, Penguin 2515.
Trying to keep just the most base altitude here. We want to keep dropping altitude. We're going to move a little more aggressive. There's plenty of runway in Seattle. There's no need to rush, but we do want to get down. There's a lot of wind here.
500.
That's what we want to hear.
500.
Can't really see my pips. I'm a little low. But that's okay, we're just gonna hold this descent pattern. A little high. We're just gonna extend out on the runway.
Autopilot.
Okay, we're just extending down the runway a little. Reversers out.
Seattle Airport information, India 1700 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,200 feet, few clouds at 12,300 feet. Temperature, 20. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree 0.00. ILS runway 16. Penguin 2515, turn next taxiway. Penguin 2515, contact ground on 126.25.
126.25.
126.25 Penguin 2515. Ground Penguin 2515, request taxi to the gate.
Penguin 2515, taxi to gate Bravo 4 via taxiway Papa Bravo.
Alright.
Taxiing to
Cool.
gate Bravo 4 using taxiway Papa Bravo Penguin 2515.
Alright, so we're taxiing to Papa Bravo. We're not a big plane. I'm not gonna, like, straight up follow the hardcore taxiways. We're gonna cut the corner a little. Okay, that's fine. I can get it in a second, bub. Okay, so we're gonna get ourselves to the gate, and then we'll pick up our passengers here, and then we'll get in the air and start moving towards Portland. Alright, so okay, so we're just about to park in our gate, and we'll start picking up our passengers. Alright, we're gonna put on our parking brake. We've got our APU on, so we're going to kill our engines. Alright. So now our engines are killed. And we are going to take on passengers. So while we do that, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's go ahead and set up our transition to the next airport. So, let's go ahead and go into our FMS. We're going to add origin. Kilo, Sierra, Echo, Alpha, Seattle, Tacoma. Destination, Kilo, Papa, Delta, X-Ray, Portland International. This is a direct flight. Let's go ahead and add some waypoints. Let's go Buck. And then let's go. Alright, let's actually do this back. Let's delete that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. Let's go to flight plan, origin, waypoint, destination, approach, ILS 10, origin, that's fine. Home, let's go ahead and do procedures, departure, KC, departure, let's do, let's see, C7. Let's try C7. Transition, departure, Bangor, Pangle maybe? See what that looks like. Alright. That looks pretty good. Then arrival by we don't want to arrive by B2G. Maybe Crater? Where's Crater? KSPB maybe? No. Helens. Where's Helens? Why don't we transition Helens? Ah, nice. That's a good one. I like it. That'll float us right in. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so, speed bugs are all on. Speed bugs on, wind option 3, timer, minimums 200 feet. Nav source, FMF, GPS 1. Okay, we're ready to go. We've got our GPU on. Let's go ahead and start up our engines. Okay, we're starting up our engines. Let's go ahead and call for clearance. Seattle clearance. Let's Seattle clearance request. Seattle clearance requesting IFR.
Seattle clearance delivery Penguin 2515 IFR to Portland ready to copy.
Penguin 2515 is cleared to Portland Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 16 left climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.1 squawk 2671.
Cleared to Portland is filed. Takeoff runway 16 left. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency 120.1 squawk 2671. Penguin 2515.
Penguin 2515 cleared to Portland Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 16 left climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure on 120.1 squawk 2671.
Penguin 2515 readback is correct. Contact ground on 126.875 when ready to taxi.
So we set ourselves for 14,000 feet. We're going to set our speed for the optimal climb rate of 185. We might go a little higher than that just to make sure we're doing 185. So 190. We're going to have our nav ready to roll. Climb and maintain one-way heading. It doesn't matter. We'll have our nav ready to go. We've got our approach settings. Okay, heading, we're ready. I think we're set there. We've got our autopilot ready to turn on. Our flight plan's set. We're ready to request pushback and taxi. So we're going to go to ground taxi.
Ground Penguin 2515 with Juliet ready to taxi IFR.
Penguin 2515 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 left via taxiway Bravo Charlie. Contact tower on 120.905 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 left via taxiway Bravo Charlie Penguin 2515.
Alright, so we're going to do that. Alright, we're going to roll on up out of here. So we are walking our way down to the main taxiway. Alright, well, let's go ahead and give it some juice. We're going to get rolling. We'll put our flaps down to 1. Let's just go ahead and remove all of that trim. We're going to give it some juice, and we're going to walk our happy tail all the way down to the end of 16 left. Or, yep. Try and get ourselves back on the center line here. so we don't need all that much runway to take off. We're probably going to just hold short up here on the next taxiway. Alright, let's call tower.
Seattle Tower Penguin 2515 ready to go runway 16 left IFR to Portland.
Penguin 2515 cleared for takeoff runway 16 left.
Clear for takeoff,
Cleared for
16
takeoff
left.
runway
Penguin
16 left
2515.
Penguin 2515.
There we go. Alright, so we're just going to roll on out of here. We're going to march on up to the center line here. Alright. And now we're going to play the game. Let's go. V1. V2. Rotate. We have a positive rate. Flaps in. Gear up.
Penguin 2515 contact Seattle departure on
120.1 for Penguin 2515.
120.1 for Penguin 2515.
Seattle departure, Penguin
Seattle
2515 with you.
Penguin 2515 is at 2,400 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Penguin 2515 Seattle departure. Continue to fly as planned. Altimeter
29er decimal niner. Auto ground spoilers on. Starters off. APU off. APU gen off. Landing lights, taxi lights off. Wing inspection off. Alright, here we go.
Penguin 2515 contact Seattle Center on 128.5.
128.5 for Penguin 2515.
Going to 128.5 Penguin 2515.
Seattle Center, Penguin 2515 is at 9,500 feet for 14,000 feet.
Seattle Center Penguin 2515 is at 9,600 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Penguin 2515 Seattle Center, continue to Raycra as planned. Altimeter 29.999.
Altimeter 29.999. Penguin 2515.
Penguin 2515 contact Seattle Center on 126.6.
126.6 for Penguin 2515.
126.6 for Penguin 2515.
Seattle Center, Penguin 2515 is with you at 13,800 feet for 14,000.
Seattle Center Penguin 2515, 13,800 feet.
Penguin 2515 Seattle Center, continue to Raycra as planned. Altimeter 29.999.
29.999.
Penguin 2515 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Penguin 2515.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Penguin 2515.
Look at Rainier. That volcano. Woof. We're almost at 16,000 feet. Feel like we're up at 16,000 feet. Once we're at 16,000 feet, we can go ahead and turn on our anti-ice because it's getting a little cold. Okay, so we've turned on our anti-ice. We are at 16,000 feet. So let's go ahead and crank up the, let's make sure our APU's off. Let's go ahead and crank up the speed. We're going to move up to a full air speed of 300. So we're above 10,000. Keep an eye on this. We don't want to okay. to move ourselves up to our max cruising speed of 320 for this level, which will change our ETA quite significantly. There goes Rainier. All this countryside. Crunch time still hasn't taken off. That's cool. TBM9. I don't even know what plane that is. That's interesting. Alright, well, we are rolling pretty decently. Mm-hmm.
Penguin 2515 contact Seattle Center on 124.2.
124.2 for Penguin 2515.
Going to 124.2 Penguin 2515.
Good. Seattle Center, Penguin 2515 with you at 16,000 feet.
Seattle Center, Penguin 2515, 16,000 feet.
Penguin 2515 Seattle Center, continue to Helms as planned. Altimeter 29.908.
29.908, Penguin 2515. So we're gonna roll into this nice little turn here. We'll descend in that turn. There's Mount St. Helens right there. Rainier. Hood. Or Baker. Can't remember. That might be Baker and Hood's up there. Or no, that's Hood. That's Baker over the way back where we took off. So, wow. So Rainier, Hood, and then St. Helens. Lots of volcanoes. Let's check our ETA. We've got 5 minutes ETA. Doing pretty good. Alright, so this has worked out pretty well. We've brought ourselves in. We've got a little volcano right there. So crunch time might be moving.
Penguin 2515, descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Penguin 2515.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, Penguin 2515.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to slow down because that is under 10,000. So we need to get down to
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
we need to get
Landing
down.
gear.
We're going to throw our
Landing gear.
speed
Landing
brake.
gear.
We need to get
Landing
down
gear.
to below
Landing gear.
220. So we're going to go
Landing gear.
210.
Landing gear. Landing
All right, we'll
gear.
go 220.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, so we're almost at 220. We're going to turn off that, and then we're going to hit our flight level change. Here we go. And we're actually going to throw the speed brake so we get down quicker.
Penguin 2515, please expedite your descent to 8,000 feet.
Which is what I just did by throwing the speed brake. So we're working our way down. So this way we don't break the speed limit under 10,000, but we get down as fast as we can.
Penguin 2515, contact Portland approach on 124.35.
124.35 for Penguin 2515.
124.35, Penguin 2515.
Portland approach, Penguin 2515 with you at 10,000 for 8,000.
Portland approach, Penguin 2515 is at 10,500 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
Penguin 2515, Portland approach, continue to Bravo Tango Golf as planned. Altimeter 29.9er.
29.9er, Penguin 2515. Alright, we're almost there. So we're going to pop our speed brake off, which will leave us at about 220 Kia, which is a good cruising speed for approach. The airport should be off our left wing. Can't quite see it because of the fog. We're going to level out of it by throwing out, well, at least until we take this turn. Once we take the turn, we'll start slowing ourselves down a lot. Alright, let's zoom in. About 2 minutes. Perfect. We're going to drop flaps 1, make ourselves a little more equal. We're going to bring ourselves down to an actual 220.
Penguin 2515, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Penguin 2515.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Penguin 2515.
Okay. So we should start on that flight level change. We should be coming down now. And in the middle of this, we should make a hard turn right. There's our turn. Okay, so we're on our way down. We're gonna come across this nice view. Looks really good.
Penguin 2515, you are 14 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Nisai transition. Cleared to Nisai.
Cleared to Nisai.
Penguin 2515, you are 14 miles northwest of Portland. Contact Portland Tower on 123.775 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 123.775. Penguin 2515.
Portland Tower.
Portland Tower. Penguin 2515. 16 miles northwest inbound. ILS runway 28 right approach.
Penguin 2515, Portland Tower. Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach. Altimeter tree 0.00, wind calm.
30 knowledge.
Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach. Penguin 2515.
Okay. Alright.
Portland Airport information Alpha 1700 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,200 feet, few clouds at 12,300 feet. Temperature, 21. Dew point, 10. Altimeter 29.9. ILS runway 28 left and ILS runway 28 right in use. Landing and departing runway 28 left and runway 28 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Alpha.
Cleared ILS runway 28 right. Okay, we're gonna go 28 right. Should go really well for us. taking our nice long sloping turn.
$500. Autopilot.
The ATC is still a little off.
$500. Autopilot. $500. $500.
This is the worst altitude choice I've ever seen.
500. 500. 500. 500. Autopilot.
The ATC would have killed me twice now, 3 times now, if I wouldn't have overrided their orders and gone a little higher than what I'm supposed to.
$500.
That's 3 times I would have crashed into a mountain if I'd followed their rules completely. Alright, let's slow ourselves down.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Alright, so we're rolling in. We've got our landing cleared. Alright. Doing alright.
$500. $500. Autopilot. Stall. 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 Stall.
Penguin 2515 contact ground on 132.275.
132.275 for Penguin 2515.
Portland Airport. Portland Airport information Bravo 180.
Portland ground, Penguin 2515, request taxi to the gate.
Penguin 2515 taxi to gate 31 via taxiway cross runway 28 left Delta, Bravo cross runway 10 right, Bravo Alpha.
Taxiing to gate 31 using taxiway cross runway 28 left Delta, Bravo cross runway 10 right, Bravo Alpha Penguin 2515.
There we go. That was real good. Let's get off this. Let's get off this runway as fast as we can. Pull our trim down. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the altitude hold. There we go. Gonna get the heck off of this rock. Gate 31, nice. We're gonna go ahead while we're in here. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. This is working really well for us. Hey, thanks Zach Walker bot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to Portland. We know you have lots of chances to fly with other airlines, but thank you for flying Penguin Air. Remember, we're the only flightless bird that flies. Please make sure that remain seated until we come to a complete stop and the door is open. We will be ending service here in Portland, so make sure you have all your items with you. The plane will be locked and closed after your departure. If you have any further continuing service, please fly with us. Alright. We're gonna just jump on over. It's not a bad parking dock right there. Looks like a really good space, actually. Yeah, Finn says hit that subscribe button. Yeah, good job, Lil Walker. Oh yeah, if you have fun watching this video, like this video, that's very important. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna park inside the gate. Alright, we're just gonna like nose ourselves into our parking spot here. We don't want to hit anybody. There we go. And finito. Alright, well, we're in our parking spot. We're gonna hit our parking brake. We are going to just drop our lights off because we're not moving anymore. And turn our emergency lights off. Flight director off. APU on. APU on. Ground power on. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Turn off anti-icing because we're on the ground. Okay. Well done. So our APU should be on by now. We should be checked to see if it's stabilized. APU is stabilized at 100%, so now we are going to go ahead and kill our main engines. I'm going to go ahead and right, left. There we go. I don't know why it's not counting my takeoffs and landings, but we'll just, whatever. Cool. KC to KPDX. We're just going to continue with the shutdown procedures on this plane. So the plane is off. Let's go ahead and continue our shutdown procedures. The APU is on. Okay, we're going to go gens off. We're going to go ahead and kill all out external electrical. Turn off the bus tie. Off the APU generator. Off on ground power, off the batteries. Let's go ahead and kill the APU. APU off. Now we're going to go ahead and go dark. And check our parking brakes on. Everything is dark. Right, we're in idle. And that is that. That is Penguin Air. I don't know how to open the doors on this thing. Let's see if we can open the doors on it. Let's see, we're gonna check it out and see if we can do that. See if we can find a setting for the doors while we're here. So apparently there's no door button that I can find, which is unfortunate because it'd be nice if this door would open. Let's see if we can attach a jetway, maybe? Ground services? We'll go in. We'll turn on ground power so that we have a little bit of ability to do things.
Portland ground, Penguin 2515. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Penguin 2515, we can't connect the jetway to the aircraft. Please retry later.
Okay. So we just have to pretend that it's being done. That's okay. Not too bad. Still a pretty good setup, to be fair. Alright. So let's see if there's anybody else around. Why isn't there anybody else around? Probably because we're on like US East. We're on US East, yeah. Let's just do automatic. Is there nobody in Portland with live weather? Weird. It's weird that there wouldn't be anybody flying Portland. Wonder if there's. Let's go to the world map. See if we can find somebody flying that we want to fly with. 5 players only. Alright. Alright, let's try a landing challenge. Let's try it. 70 knots. Hey, thanks, Zach Walker bot. What is this craziness? Was there wind or something? Hey, what is this? Cool, crap, you died. Your airspeed was 40 knots. It was. Hi. Keep it between. No, no, it doesn't say 175. It says 70. Watch. 72 knots is what it wants me going. How are you two doing? Coming in at the end, huh? What's up? Have you guys, how was your day been? Glenn and Jacquet? Yeah, I mean, it's the end. And now the time is near. And so I've reached the final curtain. And I can't sing any more of it. Because then I'd be DCMA'd. And of that I'm certain. I mean, I'm not really good at landing the plane, but I'm doing alright. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's the end of our stream. I had a good day today. I flew from home to Seattle to Portland. That worked out really well. No, it wasn't close. It wasn't close at all. Alrighty. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know you have lots of choices. Thanks for spending your time with me. um, just gonna head on out, and I will see you both later. Bye.